Quick shout out to my patrons. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey y'all, it's Kay from the Literary Apothecary, and today we're going to be talking about Anathem by Neal Stephenson. This book took me forever to read. I ended up giving this 3 out of 5 stars. This started as a buddy read with my friends Christy and Rich, and then Christy had to drop off. Rich finished it way before I did. Then this turned into a read that lasted for like 3 months. But I actually enjoyed this book a lot more than I thought I would. 3 out of 5 stars is not a bad ranking for this book because there were parts that were very, very confusing. There were parts that went way over my head, but for the most part, I truly, truly enjoyed this read. This book is science fiction, speculative fiction, a little bit of philosophy, a little bit of food talk thrown in there. The main highlight, of course, is the pink dragons that fart nerve gas. Yes, you heard me correctly. Pink dragons that fart nerve gas. It was so fantastic. Even the parts that I had no idea what was happening, I was still enjoying. This is one of those books that you just go along for the ride. Don't ask questions. Some of your questions that you have will be answered later. Some will not, because it's just one of those books that just goes in and in and in on itself, kind of like that circle that revolves around itself. So well done. So many different twists and turns too. I did not expect the ending to end the way it did, though I'm happy that it did. Wow, this was a very unusual read for me. This was a monster of a book, over 1,000 pages, but so well done. Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars because it was very long and very confusing, and there were parts where I was like, do we need this part? But I also didn't understand it all, so I just went with it and assumed that Neal Stephenson knew what he was doing. So I have another Neal Stephenson book. I think it's Crash, I want to say. Snow Crash, maybe? Snow Crash. I have Snow Crash by Neal Stephenson somewhere on my never-ending TBR list, so eventually one day I'll get to that. But this has been my very quick, very spoiler-free review of Anathem by Neal Stephenson. 3 out of 5 stars, and I finally did it. I finally finished after 3 months. So if you've read Anathem before, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. What was your favorite part? For me, the favorite part was the discussion about the pink dragons and do we exist, or do we not just think we exist? And you know, obviously all the food talk because I'm part Hobbit. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.